Oh yeah, it's Mike on the side of the freeway out here in Richmond. Going to Pick and Pull to get some seats. And I found some seats, but you got a track there and some switches. I'm about to take these. These are from a Mustang. So shit, that's how you do it. Let's get it. All right, there you go, Richmond, California. I'm helping you clean up. You feel me? I saw them yesterday and I was like, man, them look like some Mustang seats. Shit, there's probably more shit if I keep looking, but I don't really. I just saw those. Someone might want those for a project or something, but that switch that's on there is probably worth like 30. That track, them tracks are worth money. Don't go breaking my window now. The seatbelt, it's got the seatbelt parts on it, the headrest. I mean, I have a video on my channel. That was crazy is those seats I took apart on my channel like heck of years ago. I took the headrest off. I found those on the side of the road too. Hey, if you really needed to hustle, you could come up on you could probably come up on like a couple $100 off them right there. Like them headrests you can sell for like 30 or 40. The seatbelt part you can sell for probably like 25. The seat tracks go. If that seat track worked, that'd be like 100 and something. And that switch is like 30 something, 30 or 40. The other regular track, I don't know, someone might not want that, but then the rest of them, you could just throw them shits back on the side of the road. Nah, I'll just leave them at Pick and Pull. But someone's gonna want them. And then you could actually like sell each part. Like if one bottom cushion is good, you could take apart them seats. Oh, and the reclining mechanism, you could sell that too. So that's a couple $100 sitting right there. Watch, I'll show you guys. All right, so here these Mustang seats go that I found on the side of the freeway, off-ramp in Richmond. I recognized them. I said, those are some Mustang seats. And I had my van with me that I had just got. So I was like, yeah, throw them in. Especially when I saw that they had the power track on it still. It has a track, it has the switch, it has the seatbelt part. It has a headrest. It has a reclining mechanism. They're from a convertible, so they don't recline all the way back. But it still has this cover, and it has this piece right here. And people still use a convertible one. I've sold them before. This is like the second set of these same seats that I found on the side of the road. And that's what I did with the other ones. I sold these for like 30 or 35 each. Well, I still have one, but I sold those. I sold the seatbelt parts for like 20 each probably. I sold the reclining mechanism for like 35. I forget if it was a pair or whatever. I don't even remember. I still got the track from the other one. I still got this manual one somewhere, but this one looks nicer. And this track, I think I ended up throw away the track. This thing's gotta get out the way. I threw the track away on that one because it was hecka rusty and nasty, and I had so much stuff, and someone was junking metal parts, and I just was like, throw it in. But I probably could have broke it down and sold some of the parts off it. I mean, definitely you can break it down and sell the parts off it. If the motor doesn't work on it anymore, sometimes these get bent. So I don't really. Let me try to flip it up here so we can see some. So the track looks good. Sometimes these break on the back or stuff gets bent in there. But this pair doesn't look rusty. It says 2000 on it. So yeah, you could sell all this stuff. Sometimes people just need this piece or like these tracks. You could take the motors off and then it'll slide. I haven't done it for a while, so, but I think a lot of this stuff unbolts. But I'm gonna try to sell the track by itself. So I'm gonna hook it up to power if I can find right there. I might just wait and get a switch from the get a power thing to hook. Oh wait, hold on, is that some type of power? No, I might just wait. It's got 4 prongs on it. I'm not sure which one is which. I might just cut one off a Mustang and pick and pull so I can have something to work with when it gets down to testing this. I'll probably just I don't know if I can yeah, I think I could get at it. I think I can get at all the bolts. Yep, 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'll probably just remove it because it makes a seat hard to move around. It's the heaviest part here. And I'm not sure what I'm doing with these seats. Probably got some good foam under there. Sometimes these pieces sell, like this one's messed up, so someone probably wouldn't want it, but you never know. Like this, it's not bad, you know. You could throw these in a Mustang and use them, so I might just. But these headrests are worth more than someone would probably want to pay. But you know, the reclining mechanism is probably worth more than someone would want to pay for the seats. I'll take, if someone wanted to buy the seats, I'll take like 40 for them. But I mean, I probably, if you were one of my friends, you'd probably just take them. But for the YouTube, and this is what I do, you know. If I see something good I could break down and get some money off of real quick, that's the best way, because I didn't have to spend anything on it. And it's not like these parts aren't gonna sell. All these parts are gonna sell. But I have nothing but time, so I just throw stuff on eBay and just let it go. It could be a month, it could be a year. I have a rotation of stuff, so stuff I posted a couple years might just sell today. But yeah, I have a video on taking these off. I might have to go watch my own video. I need like a hanger, a metal piece that you stuff it down there, and then just you can move the tab out of the way. But yet seat landing here, there's too much seat action. And this thing's gonna go flying if I trip over it one more time. I've seen better days. But I'm gonna take these apart, I think. So we get at it. This is how you do it right here. Sitting down with the power tool. It's a 10mm. Because yeah, you know, if you don't have space, you don't want to deal with the actual seats, and you just want to get the money off it, you just take this and get rid of the seats again. It doesn't take but a couple seconds to break it down. And there it is. I gotta unplug that. I'm gonna just unplug it for now. If I ended up taking apart the whole seat, I might take whatever that is, that wiring, I might just take that too. But for right now, we gotta unlatch it. It's gonna be uncooperative, so I'm gonna use 2 hands. But that's how you get that off. And seat belt came with it. I'm gonna take this off. Oh, that's the whole switch actually. So I'm gonna just remove it like that. Those come right out. So should be another one under there. Let's take that out real quick. Yeah. So you got some of these, which come out fairly easily. And that should be just some screws holding that on, Phillips. So yeah, it doesn't take long to just break it down. This is gonna take me forever. I would probably just not be dealing with it, but in like 2 minutes I could have, well, most of the parts off it. There's still the reclining mechanism, that'd take a little bit longer, and the seat and the headrest take a second. But you know, I'm doing this one-handed right here, so Yeah, I can't really see anything. But it doesn't take long, and it's worth it just to have extra stuff sometimes. Switch or a seat track. We got Mustangs. You could do like you could probably add these to like a car that had non-power. I think you could add the track on either side, so definitely doesn't hurt to have. Oh, look at those wires, like brand new, don't they? They've never seen the light of day. So I gotta disconnect that, and I can pull that through there. So then I can pull this off. That's pretty much what's going on here. Got a lot of seats. That's my camera holder. These are always a little difficult. They're not that bad, but they're easy because they just clip in and stuff, but getting them off sometimes it can be hard, you know? I know you guys know. It's not just me. Sometimes these things do not want to unclip. You just got to be careful. Don't try to do it all at once. But yeah, that took me a few moments. I got all the good stuff off there. Now I could go into one of these boxes over here. Well, I need to get some more. But it could go into the parts area. And now this is less important right here. What? Not a lace lock from Air Jordan. Is that what that could be anything, but maybe like a sweatshirt or something. Let's see here. Get all the bolts. So yeah, that might work. I'll test that later. So now it would have to get that off. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do with these seats yet, so that's just gonna be what I'll do right now. I'll probably take the headrest off next. I don't know if I'm gonna pull these seats all the way apart yet. I probably will, but we'll give it a second. All right, I'm gonna take these tracks off too, just to get them out of my way when moving these seats around. They just, you know, pop out like this one. I gotta reset. It's just too difficult for me to deal with these, so gonna take it off. Make it a lot easier. And this one I gotta scoot up some. Be careful with this. This shit'll snap on you. Yeah, I've done that beforehand. Like even this little wire piece, people need that right there. Yeah, it's pretty hard to do with. Let's see what's trying to go on me. I don't know if that's out of the way yet. I don't think it is. That's why I like that tool. So there it is right there. Real quick and easy, kind of. Got all my parts off. Now I got this seat. It's more maneuverable. And I got more parts to sell. So I could just try to stack these somewhere. That's what's gonna happen. Yep, there's some more of these to get this seat belt thing off. That one came right off. Look, this is what you want right here. This is what it's all about. 18 millimeter. Nice and easy. Yeah, got them both. They go into parts bin. I need more space in here because I keep running into that fan. All right, I got this track set up to my drill battery, and I'm gonna test it out. And I don't know if you guys can see it or not. This one right here is the ground, and this one right here is the power. And I took it out of the holder right there just so I could see. And one of them was a black wire that was pretty thick, so I was pretty sure that was a ground. And then there was another thick one. It was green, but I thought it was power, so it looks like it is. But let me show you guys. I haven't tested it all out yet. I just tested it a little bit, so let's see. Oh, knock the power out. Looks like it works good. Oh, I keep knocking the power out because the wire's not long enough. Yeah, that's a problem. But I just wanted to test it real quick, and that's what I didn't want to do. But there, let me hook it back up. All right, it's probably gonna come out again. I just want to make sure it works. So it goes that direction. Let's see if it goes up. Down. Nice. I don't know if these buttons are gonna work. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, this seat track works nice. Let's see. That's the last one right there. Oh yeah, this is a good seat track, see? I threw this away. Nice. So there it is, you guys. The switch works and the track works. And I hooked it up with my drill. You could do a little bit better. Just be careful. All right. Peace. All right, I'm back. I'm about to, yeah, slapping that 8-ball in MJG. Don't copyright me. It was only 10 seconds. I'm about to take this seat apart, and I got a coat hanger here because I need to take this headrest out. And I should already have a bunch of coat hangers laying around that I've disassembled, but I don't know where they are, so I'm gonna have to do another one. But you know, just find an old school metal one. Hopefully you can somewhere, or use some type of wire that's like the right thickness. I mean, you could just cut this open if you wanted to, but maybe I'll retwist it and make it into a hanger again. Who knows? Probably not. But yeah, actually I might want to cut some of this off because that's kind of, you know, bent up. You kind of want a straight piece. Let me turn this seat around. So you gotta get down to like right there. I had another, I don't know where it went. I have another headrest. I might have sold it, so, but I'm actually gonna cut some of this off so I can I have a better piece to work with. But essentially, I think I want to get it to about, I forget how long this thing is. We'll see when I pull it out. I have another video on this that I did a while back. I'm gonna just cut it like right here where it's straight at, and that should be good. You want to keep it pretty straight because you want to go right along this metal piece that goes down in there. So if it's too bent, it'll be going this way or that way. You want to keep it, because you're trying to push this tab in. So then, and all right, then there's this metal, not a metal part, this plastic black piece right here. You want to go, it's been a while since I've done this, so I'm gonna have to, I forget if you go under it. I think you just go under it. I don't think you have to go into it. I think you go under it. Right? And you want to stay towards the middle. So, or maybe you kind of gotta bend it and then bend it back. Let me see here. Oh wait, I'm tripping. You go from the front? I'm tripping. Alright, you go from the front or wherever this groove is at. See the groove right there? It might be on the back sometimes, but I'm not sure. This one's on the front. It's been a while since I've done this. And you want to get up in that groove. Yeah, that'll take you all the way down there. But that's what we're aiming for, like right there maybe. We'll see when we pull it back out. Yeah, so just keep it in that groove and try to keep it straight. And it might not even take that much to get down there. Okay, no, there I go. You see, I might have to straighten it back up. Because what you're doing is pushing this tab in. So if you can get this piece to push the tab away from the locking mechanism, you just want to keep it in like the middle. It might already be unlocked. So the only way to really find out is just pull it out. And then if you don't do it, you just try again. Oh, got it. See, I've done it a few times. It might take you more, it might take you a few times to do it, but I've done this before, so I got it the first time. So there that is right there, and that's a good condition headrest. And these seats part all the way out. As you can see, this is what I'm doing right now. Last time I sold this got a little spot right there, but the last time I sold a headrest, I think I got like $50 shipped or something. So shipping's about 10 to 15. You gotta pay some fees and stuff, you know, eBay fees and all that. But you know, I'll make a $20 off it or 25, and then I can keep parting these seats out. So that's how you do that part right there. And then also worth money on these seats. I mean, not always. It's not guaranteed that you're gonna sell these parts every time. But like the seat bottom, like someone might want the foam. Some of these get way worse. Like you can see, it just got a little rip right there. So the foam is still good, especially when you look underneath it. Sometimes these parts get all messed up. The spring parts, like I had, or this part, the metal will just break, or it's pretty thin. It'll rust depending on what state you're in. So this is a California car, so. And you know how fools are with the Mustang seats. Mustang seats take a beating. So stuff is broken a lot on the seat tracks and everything. So to have good parts, you know, people are gonna want it. Like these right here, they don't recline all the way because they're from a convertible. So I think they're less desirable, but because I've actually switched off convertible ones for the hardtop ones so I can recline the seat more. Even though you do got the speaker thing behind you on the convertibles sometimes, but still it gives you like a little bit more recline. So I switched out for the hard top ones, but actually people bought these ones. Whenever I switch them off and then I'll sell them, these will sell for like 30 bucks for like the set. And then people like the covers too, the little back knob. This one's not I mean, they probably clean up better, but I'm not really tripping because I got this for free, you know. So but yeah, people will buy the metal brackets, the foam. I'd sell that all together. And just to ship that, you know, I just get a big piece of cardboard and wrap it around and tape it up because I got a bunch of tape. You got to have some supplies to do it. But yeah, like so you might get a set of seats that's messed up and then it'll have one good, like one of them will be hecka good. But on these, it doesn't take much to disconnect some of the stuff. So there's a lot of parts on here. So next we're gonna do I guess we're gonna do this right here. But also, like when you break down these seats right here, I like how these could go on like an old school Mustang as well once you take the headrest off. So, and there's many years and parts here, so people could use a lot of the stuff. I like to just take it all apart because then I could put the parts over in one of my milk crates and then it gets out of my way because these seats are pretty big. So that's pretty much what I'm doing right here. So we'll get at this part now. Let's see, Phillips. Then you got this just pulls off. It should. Make sure, yeah, it just pulls off. I'll get that in a second. The seat's actually not bad. I don't know, but it's worth more in parts, and it gets out of my face easier. So that's pretty much what I think I'm doing. This part could just pull off. I might have to pry it off or something. And then you pry this up. And then you disconnect that. These are, man, oh, hold on, I'll get back when I'm doing this. All right, I'm taking these plastic covers off now. You could probably get like 20 to 30 bucks or something for the set of these, or if you sold them individually, you know, someone might pay more because they just need one or something. Like I said, I'm just breaking this thing apart, so hairpin. So you got these two bolts right here, and that pretty much holds that to this. And the other side is, I think you got to get up in there, or you just could get on that right there with the Torx. Get that in a second. And then you gotta use a screwdriver or something to pry that apart. It's just plastic that clicks together. And then you can pull this up some and get the other bolts that are in there. So these look like some 13s or something. So I'll be right back. Alright, I'm gonna take this piece off right here. It's a T45. Much easier with the power tool. You could even sell those bolts probably if you were just really going hard, kind of like I am right now. I'm just doing it because I found these seats. They got some good parts on them, and I just kind of want to get these seats out of my way. And at the same time, I'll show you guys on YouTube. I mean, people might already do stuff like this. I'm sure you guys do, but not everyone. Some people just throw these on the side of the road like they did. I feel it if you don't got space, but you could break them down and get some money off it real quick. So I'm gonna show you guys. So it doesn't take too long if you got some tools to do it. Now this part should come apart. Yeah, see, much more accessible. Much more accessible. I can get out of my way, I can stack it. Now I can get to this part right here, which you need the screwdriver to open. You could probably do it with your hands, but I think I've done enough to my hands. So, let's see. Might want to get a littler screwdriver. Yeah, I kind of do. Let's see. Something I can slip in the corner. Like right there. You just got to get it started. Just pull it over a little bit. So let me put this camera down. There it goes. Now you could pull up here, which I'm gonna do. I think it's a little wet under here. I did find them in the rain, but so like, you know, there you go. Let's pull this up some. All right, I gotta get this piece off. It just pulls off, but it might really be on there. You might have to get back there and pry it with something. I mean, be careful if you do. You might want to use like some type of napkin or something, or some, you know, a rag, because I'm about to use a screwdriver. I'm not trying to damage the seat, but I do need to pry up a little bit here. So there that goes. There's a clip on it. Let me see. Yeah, there's a clip. You could probably get like a screwdriver in on that clip if you can. And I think that'll release it. Hopefully you guys can see that. But I usually just pull them off. And I think it's okay. I don't think I broke anything. If I did, then I don't want to put it back on to see, but it should be fine. It'll probably click on if I went a little extra harder. But yeah, looks good. So now I can roll this up, and it's gonna be, it might be a little tight. You just gotta get past this release. You don't gotta go up too far, you just gotta go up enough to get this piece right off here. And it's got another, let's see, it's got one screw for sure. It's got like some tape holding it on. Nothing major, it'll come right off as soon as I take that off. I'm looking for another screw. I think there's one up on this corner. It might just be that one. Nope, there's another one. But you don't got to pull up that far. Right there. Let's see if you guys can see that. Screw right there. Screw right there. So, oh, try not to bend that. And this one. Gotta put some weight on it. 1 second. All right. Now this one will come off. It's got this tape that's keeping it on. But that's about it. Those plastic pieces, I usually just sell all those together. Then we got 2 more 13s. And that should come right off. So now, that's a reclining mechanism off. So usually, at this point, now, I also got a stack of these somewhere else. So that's usually, that seems to be the end of the line so far for me on the seats. But I'm gonna look on eBay, and actually I have like a stack of these, so I need to sell some of them. And this looks pretty good, like this foam right here. People like these the seat bottoms because sometimes they go bad. So I'm gonna probably start selling some of these as well, because like I said, I got stacks of them. But right now, just breaking down these seats. But yeah, you could sell each one of these parts. You could sell the metal part by itself. You could sell the foam part by itself. You could sell the leather part by itself. You could sell all the parts together. That's what I would do. I would just sell each one of these on their own. It's too much to ship them all together. I'll just sell them individually. And then if some sold, they would sell. And if not, then I'll just... But that foam's good, you know? That foam is good. It seems like it needs to air out a little bit, but we got a lot of Mustangs and a lot of Mustang seats, and I'll probably be able to mix and match a few of these together to make at least a decent set. This set wasn't bad as it was. I mean, it's not good, but I'm saying for Mustang it was usable. So especially if you just got a little go-kart bucket Mustang. So, but yeah, there's that right there. So you can see a bunch of parts come off it. These parts, that right there, and the switch is over here. So I got a little bit more. I'm gonna take that other seat apart right now. I got it in my Toyota van, so probably go grab that out and take some of that apart just so I can clean up a bit. So there it is.